home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, and Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Florida International Panthers taking on the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So FIU's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
With the catch, it's Carter. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Creates a little room. Nice move there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the outside. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
First down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Florida International. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Under fire. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Rushes on him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McNeil. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Hand off from the shotgun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Panthers are rolling down the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. FIU pushing tempo. To the ground. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. Made a defender miss. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. He'll pull it on the read. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson has the lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Wake Forest. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Past the 40. He's loose on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pocket breaking down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run in the red zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Raiders!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Gets it out fast. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
It's a turnover on downs.
They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. Now the pitch. He has the first and still on his feet. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 45, on his way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On the run, it's Hunt. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Pressure coming. He's got the tight end. And what a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 18, on to punt it away.
They punted away on 4th down. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the toss. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. FIU will line up to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. To the air on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bannon. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. To the air, it's Denson. Oh, they're after him. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Patterson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Fitted in the window for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. The short hands, it's Carter. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Rides to back and leaves it.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Offense lining up quickly. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Denson. Got his man quickly. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here comes the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And after hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. 3rd down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a 1st and goal for this offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 2nd and goal, read option right. Touchdown, MTSU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. QB draw. Quick spin on the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. And some room to work. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Panthers are on the move. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Proctor. Here's a heat. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. On the ground, it's Hunt. Sweet cut there. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got the 1st down. Looking for more. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. The give to the back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
Offense is stopped. Will be returned for on downs.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Got his man on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, FIU. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gets it out quickly. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Snags it quickly on the left. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Hunt. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Shotgun snap on third down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They boot it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Just when they're looking run, now up top. On target. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
At the 45 on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Under fire. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. Touchdown, Florida International. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Wake Forest. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a third and long from the 27. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The handoff keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Give to the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield, it's Denson. He unleashes a long one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Trying to barge their way in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. He'll keep it himself. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating at least.